Now, when you start any grand adventure as a leader, you're going to face some adversity. If you weren't going to face adversity, they probably didn't need you as a leader. Well, on this expedition, we faced adversity pretty early on. There was a late monsoon that fall. The monsoon stayed later into the fall than was expected. And you can see what caused some of the monsoon here. You may see there's a bit of a trail missing. We faced tremendous adversity. Those rivers, those monsoons increased the rivers, and the raging rivers caused us to do some extreme river crossing. This is some of the most dangerous things we do in the mountains. We couldn't cross these rivers without our team. Crossing a river like this, in a project, in a business sense, could be the equivalent of, oh, say, putting a lot of money on the line. A lot of times in business, one of the most drastic things can happen is a great financial loss, because typically your lives aren't at risk. Not always, but typically they're not. Here, river crossings are extremely dangerous. If we're not doing this river crossing properly, someone's going to fall off the back and potentially hit their head, drown, who knows what's going to happen. You need to have trust on your team. One of the basic building blocks of teams, the base foundation of any team is trust. And how do we build trust? Do you think it's important to build trust with a group of new people going into the mountains? Yeah. Yeah, right off the bat, we're going to be trusting our lives with each other. Think of the teams you work with. How is trust played out? Are there times when you give somebody a task and you trust them, and there's other times you give somebody a task and you don't trust them? What makes you trust that person that you're going to do it? Shout it out. What makes you trust someone that you can rely on?
Past performance.
Past performance. Yeah. Great. Anything else?
Dependability, relationships.
Dependability, relationships. Yeah. You've built up a relationship. You've built kind of a trust bank. They've performed it before. Yeah. Trust is huge, and on these expeditions, we need to build trust right away. We'll talk a little bit about some of the tips to build trust in a moment.